I've never been a big fan of cemeteries, especially after.
All right, so
I
hold on.
promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool?
Did you want to minimize the chat and everything? So we'll check in with you at the end. Also, I don't know.
This is going to have to be on the recording now.
Okay. I was going to say, people mentioned we can talk to Michael.
Oh, okay,
so I didn't want
cool.
us to miss that. I thought that was important.
Should you want to go left or right?
I don't know. I think we can just wander around, maybe.
I'm going to go right because it seems like we're supposed to go left, and I don't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
Hey, graves are back that way.
Damn it!
So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
My mother made us come here all the time. It was so weird.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No. It's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
Okay, so she definitely knows somebody in the graveyard.
Yeah.
A lot. But sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
So she said it was like loving us hurt her. So it might have been that the biological father
Is dead.
is dead or made her feel really bad. And so then, like, the kids remind her of something painful. But, or he's dead. But there's definitely someone here.
Yeah, well, it could be a possibility that he's dead and the bio dad's parents tried to take the kids and so she took them away.
Something like that. Oh, what's this say? Emmanuel. All right, that's 1920. I don't think she had sex with.
Yeah, I
An
mean,
old man.
well, ghost sex?
That would explain some things.
That would explain a lot, right?
Yeah.
That's the Mad Hunter, ghost sex. That's...
I'd have
that's-
sex. If a ghost wanted to have sex, I'd consider it.
I mean, that's clearly what DONTNOD must be getting at, right?
I would consider having
That's-
sex with a ghost.
That's, subtle storytelling. Blah, blah, blah.
Due to the national outlawing of native religions and ways of life, much of our knowledge of the old ways of... I don't want to say that wrong.
Tribal spiritual practice has been lost.
Below
Below are two everlasting examples of the love and reverence we continue to show our departed in the tradition of our ancestors.
It's spelled Tlingit if you aren't looking at the screen right now. Mourning those who have journeyed to the other side. As love transcends all boundaries, the passing of a clan member is an event felt throughout the community. The people come together to mourn a loved one and lift their opposite clan members' spirits. When an eagle is being mourned, the ravens shower love and strength upon mourning eagle clans. Likewise, when a raven is being mourned, the eagles are there for the ravens. After their service, it is customary for members of the opposite...
Moiety, maybe? I think that's it's like a tribal group.
To comfort the grieving family by bringing out their I don't want to say these wrong, AT.OOWU clan-owned regalia to symbolically catch tears before they hit the ground and comfort grieving clan members with support. So it sounds as if there's two clans in the area and they support each other when one clan loses a member.
I think what it is because I was reading about this before we played the game. Within that clan, the T word that neither of us know how to say, there's two. You're either separated into eagles or ravens.
Oh, cool.
So they're like parts of the same clan. I think.
Oh, that's cool.
But like, it's the moiety or whatever that word is. I'm so sorry for saying all these things wrong, but that they are kind of like parts of the same.
I wonder if we can Google how to say it, because I'm still not going to figure it out.
They said the tribal name a few times, but I was never able to like...
The 40-day party is observed 40 days after the passing to pay respects to the departed. Japanese people or Buddhist people still do this, but it's 47 days. Some believe this is a more recent tradition. Family members organize a shared meal where a fire dish, one plate of food, is burned to nourish and comfort the spirit of the departed. 1 year or more from passing, a KU.EEX potlatch is held to first mourn, then celebrate the life of the departed. It is hosted by the clan of the deceased. This is to honor the departed clan member through a traditional ceremony, show appreciation, and pay debts to the opposite moiety who supported the clan during time of mourning.
So that word means each of two social or ritual groups into which a people is divided, especially among Australian Aborigines and some North American Indians.
This is similar to, I don't know if it's a Japanese or Buddhist thing. I know it's a thing that we've done, is that you do a 7-day memorial and then you do a 7 times 7-day memorial, and that's not 47 days. What's 7 times 7? 42?
49.
49. You do it 7 times 7, and then you celebrate their life again, and you leave food for them to eat. So I thought that was cool.
Building a house right next to the cemetery. Hard to think of a worse idea than that.
Well, look at Michael. Some people actually go to cemeteries willingly. People with functional families, I guess.
Yeah, you let me know if you ever meet one of those.
It's interesting how different cultures see cemeteries. Like, in Western cultures, they're seen as this, like, really scary place to go. And
look to the right.
There's
Look
a
at that.
deer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in other cultures, I know it's like you have a potluck at the cemetery because you're going to go party with your ancestors, which I know is in Mexican culture, and I know it's done a lot in Hawaii. Because I remember my cousins used to grab all the grave food and eat it.
I've always really liked the idea of like when cultures have like a...
Here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave.
Go ahead.
Just
When
to
peop-
make sure this is the right spot.
When people think of it as like
Michael
a...
remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
Like when they think of it as like a celebration of life. Like I'm not really much... I don't really... Like my family just does cremation and we're not religious. But I always like the idea of like, yeah, let's just have like a party and like hang out, you know.
When I die, I want 80
there's
different things to
Michael.
happen.
Mm.
I used to want to have my skull turned into a bowl. You know what? Actually, still do that. Turn my head into a diamond, actually. And then put my body in the ground to rot naturally.
Guess again.
Something Phillips.
Guess again.
Here lies Robert Becker, born November 27th.
Robin Becker.
1930. Died September 12th, 2010. May you rest in peace.
Anything?
Nah, just a whole lot of nothing. De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Oh, the eagle came to support us. Thanks for the emotional support, Eagle. Oh, there's a memory nearby. I can feel it.
Do we really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Now I'm 5 feet tall, so it's not big. Julie Simoson. Here lies Adriel Yassi, 1943 to 2007. Rest in peace. Hazel Salazar. A life measured in memories.
There's a snake on it.
Is it? I think it's an eel or a snake. I don't know.
Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure. But Michael should know.
To honor those no longer with us, the tribal... I'm saying tribal instead of the clan name because I don't know how to pronounce it. The Tribal Preservation Committee and the community of Delos dedicate this monument as an everlasting connection between past, present, and future generations. May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history. May this be a resting place for our loved ones who have journeyed to the other shore. May our eternal love soothe the wounds of days past towards a brighter horizon.
From afar I was like, what the? I thought it was a person.
Uh-oh.
Like the shape of a person. In loving memory of Dustin Lewis, 43 to 2002. Looks like someone still is coming to visit the grave here.
With a fishing pole. That's cute.
It's got fresh, cared for flowers and a relatively new stuffed toy, so they must still be loved now. Just want to see if I can go in here. Can't.
Oh, there he is.
Do not step on graves. Oops.
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it. Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable. So,
Is this a bad time?
with you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me.
Just cut her out of the shot.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
Hold down LT.
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there. you and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Clinkit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Alyson.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
If you need a new taste tester, sign me up.
As if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Clinkit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No way I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Yeah, shoot.
What's the story behind the Clinkit Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history. That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy, you just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God, assholes.
Yeah, and I mean it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
I think that's it. That's all
Yep.
of it.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
Is that it?
A. Yep.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
All right, let's go have a trauma experience.
Yay.
Come on, sister. Let's go trauma bond.
So, how are you holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you...
Do you remember where she is?
No. For what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
So, how are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got into town.
I just thought I'd surprise you.
Tell me I'm hot.
She's jealous I got the looks.
Yeah.
She's always been jealous because I got the looks.
Yeah, but I got the brains. So,
Oh man, you two are such a pair.
Silence,
Anyway,
huh?
girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
God, boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
Hell yeah.
Come on, we gotta go be sad. Come on. She'll come.
Yeah.
She'll head over. There'll be a cutscene. Ooh, look at that moose. Oh.
Alyson, please.
I'm not going.
Alyson, come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth.
You swore, Alyson. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna have...
I'm gonna hold this to your child brain.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair.
I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day.
I'll be back soon, alright? Promise.
I don't understand. How
But
are you gonna... That wasn't really in his... What do you want?
I don't know.
Like, what?
But I'm gonna come...
It's not like
I'll be back
Tyler
soon.
could come back.
Well, right, but, I mean, they're 11. They don't...
No, I'm
I'm
saying
gonna
she's
come
like,
see
you promised me. Like, okay.
I'll be back
Well,
soon.
No, I don't think she... I think she means, like... No, the discrepancy is who made the promise, not whether it was feasible.
Okay. So which one do you think is...
So the promise was either, I'm going to come see you, or I'll come back, take care of yourself.
Which one do you want to go with?
I feel like if I was the one that was going away, I would say, take care of yourself. But
Yeah, but that's because we're seeing it
back
through
soon,
Tyler's
alright?
mind. They're both... We're talking about...
But that's Allison's memory.
Promise.
You want to do that?
I'll be back soon, alright?
Well, what do you want?
Promise.
I'm asking you. Do you want to do
I
Allison's
just,
memory?
yeah, I just
alright?
told you.
Promise. I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
It's about to start.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today.
Ooh.
This spot...
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
Oh.
Man, I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Well, we were only 4, but yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know...
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later. Ty,
This is it. Right?
yeah. God, I think I need a second.
I'm gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good.
Let's give her a sec.
No dice. Not hers. Why can't I remember? Where is she? Alyson.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her, and the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us! Until you threatened to have us taken away!
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well...
Whoa.
Just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh God.
Sam
What
was
happened
married?
between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa.
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
Oh. Maybe you could have done better?
Yeah.
I get that Marianne wouldn't let you help her. But there had to be a better way to deal with it. Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
Yes, you're right. There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
Bro, I don't know. It just... She did want to send him to conversion therapy.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I really can't get past. All that other shit I can forgive. The conversion therapy I can't.
I do have trouble with that. It was 10 years ago. And this is not me metagaming, but I just in general, like when trying to find out information, I generally like my goal is to go the route of like
She did seem, when he said, "Do you know what they do to kids?" and she's like, "I do now."
Yeah.
It might have been that she didn't know before, but she was still transphobic. But is she transphobic now? I don't know. I just, like, it's hard for me to get past the conversion therapy. Even if she didn't know, it just, like, it weighs on me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just don't know that there's, well, you know what? First of all, if people watching this are like, I would never forgive her, like, I fully support you in doing that, you know?
Yeah.
This is like, if it was like real life, I don't know that I would forgive it.
Yeah, even if someone did something like that to me, even if they changed, even if they became a better person, I don't think I could forgive them. I could just move on.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could forgive them. But this isn't even, it's not even about the conversion therapy. They're like talking about other shit, and I'm like, all that other shit I can forgive, but that thing I can't.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not even talking about that. I don't know.
Well, my vote is to try to move forward. But if you feel differently, I understand.
I think the thing that would help Tyler the most in terms of finding out what happened to his mom, we should say, I'm done losing people. And I think for overall his emotional health, that might, I can't get past it, man. I'm just gonna do I'm done losing people, I guess. It doesn't feel right. I don't know. I'm just, press button.
I'm done losing people.
I don't know.
And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her.
What?
I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
Bitch, you should have said I'm gonna try harder to earn her forgiveness.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
Yeah,
We'll be there. Come on.
I should have tried harder to earn your forgiveness. What? No, you're supposed to... What? Try harder for her to forgive me. She said!
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her, but I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
I don't.
I don't think it yet. She needed to hear all that.
You shouldn't. She needed to hear all of that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Still, I might bring in a peace offering my first day back.
Don't.
Any ideas?
Jesus stuff?
Maybe I'll just finally bring back that book I borrowed 6 months ago.
Yeah. Actually, shit in a box and give it to her.
It's my shit in a box.
It's my shit in a box,
You
girl.
want to sit down for a bit?
Hey, girl, I heard you were transphobic, so I shit in a box. There were some of these moments that we missed in the first chapter, by the
Not
way.
a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Alyson.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. My goal's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
You were just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So, I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos. Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
Their father must be absolutely terrifying for her to just...
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Whoa.
Oops.
Alyson.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Alyson, you messed it up.
Oh!
Whoa, he's dressed like the bad man.
Yeah.
Tyler!
I wonder... Like, he kind of had the same
Tyler,
silhouette.
are you alright?
Alyson, barn.
Stay there. I got it.
They must have burned it for a reason, right?
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why would someone try to burn down our barn?
So,
I don't know. But I'm going to find out.
the hunter guy obviously was trying to burn this spot for a reason, but they had the same silhouette.
Yeah.
That guy just did. So I wonder, like, their memory of the hunter guy
Is
based
found
on
something.
is a real person.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it was probably, I don't know, like, their father stalking them, I
Yeah.
guess. Or something along those lines. Someone who actually was bothering them, and that's why they remember or, like, conjure in their minds this monster. Because they do have, like, magical powers for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But even they are susceptible to remembering things wrong or conjuring things into
mess.
visions.
Yeah.
God,
That's kind of what I was
really turned this
theorizing.
place upside down.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It's there. All right, what's this about?
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah. What the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it. He went looking under the rug? This gas can was already here this
One
morning.
of the valuable stuff's
He
missing.
didn't bring it with him. Did he really have to smash everything?
Maybe. There's this little portrait of all the friends.
Oh, so what they were saying about Sam Kansky, right? I remember when we were reading the report, it talks about that he was like at his ex-wife's house and like being all crazy, but I wasn't aware that like he was actually married while he was hanging out with Marianne.
Yeah.
And then that broke up apparently later. So that's an interesting detail.
So they were together in some way, but she just refused to marry him, I guess.
Yeah, either that or, you know, he was clearly in love with Marianne.
And the wife was like,
Where did he even come from?
go away.
Yeah.
Cars on the way in.
Well, at least he left us the junker.
All right, I think we need some tools to open this up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, collectible.
At least you were spared.
The moon hag.
Asshole even dumped the drawers.
He must have not known exactly where it was. And so he was like, I'll just burn the whole thing down, it's fine. Come here. Classic Life is Strange, body flips
Guess we
around the
know how he made the
world.
hole.
Hmm.
What's in there, man? It's an eyeball.
I gotta know.
Bro, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
Their mom's head.
I know. What's in the box?
Step back.
I'll be fine.
The perfectly preserved mother's head. That's my guess. Or just weird pictures. Maybe they're birth certificates.
Oh.
Or something like that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Ooh.
What the
Well,
fuck?
I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Alright.
Marianne. Let's open it.
Come on.
Wow, Marianne probably, like...
3 digits. Any ideas?
Oh, Book of Goblins.
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person. What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
Alright, so we have to figure out...
Okay, so
Let's find one that has a lockbox
look,
in it.
but what about the one with the eye?
Wait. Look. It's the same symbol.
The secret keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Oh, okay. I remember. Hold on. There was something about, like...
3.
3. Yeah.
Oh. What's on the previous page? Is that a 1? Or
Where?
is that just a 2?
Where?
No, it's in the drawing.
Oh my god, Stacey, you big brain.
And
1,
then- Yep.
3, 0. Oh my god. We're hackers.
That did it.
I can't believe we're geniuses.
Oh man, I'm
Oh
so
my
good
God.
at hacking.
Look at that. Stacy, fairy tale hacker.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cool. I don't know
Whoa.
what that... Holy
What is
shit. Ah!
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right, and we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. I bought you a little something for next time. I can't wait to see how it looks on you.
I think this is... What?
Fuck. That's rough.
Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this situation. I know you feel you...
This guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion.
Oh.
Even though she wanted to keep us.
I don't think this was Sam.
No, I know you feel you'd make a great mother, and I don't doubt you will someday, but right now we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, but I'll do what I can to help you do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. So, she was sleeping with a married man, wanted to keep the kids. And so that would explain the married man got her pregnant. She wanted to keep the children.
So we know it's not the police chief, because it seems as if he was never married and never was with somebody.
Yeah, I know.
They
I
have to
think
throw
it's Vinny.
everything
I
on
think
the
it's
ground?
Vici.
Tom Vecchi.
Yeah, Vecchi, the guy. I think it's Tom Vecchi. That's my vibe. Because, what, 21 years ago, he was probably okay looking. He probably had money and things like that.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah.
This is written on 2 different types of paper.
Mm-hmm.
I bought you a little something. I want to see what it looks on you.
Mm-hmm.
So it is true that she came here running from somebody.
Yeah.
She got here, then got pregnant. Because we were wondering if she was running from the father of the children.
Mm-hmm.
So we know now that she wasn't running from the father of the children. She was running from something else.
Where did he even come from? I didn't notice any cars on the way in.
He bailed behind the barn. After that, your guess is as good as mine.
Should be easy to...
That's everything.
We are assuming that the
So,
person in the trench coat was a man.
Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
We're assuming the person who tried to burn down the barn was a man. They could have been someone else.
Yeah.
You know? He came for these letters.
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
As we look out the door, I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for something creepy to happen. Oh, yeah.
He should be over here.
Mm.
What if, like, the 2 kids ran away after stabbing their mom, and he came and held her under the water?
Yeah.
Because he was like, she was like, I'm gonna tell them so that I can keep the kids.
Do you remember
Because he
anything about
probably
his
had
face?
money.
I couldn't see it. He had a hood on. Some kind of work boot. Maybe fishing boots?
Follow the footprints.
Yeah, because what if he's the one who killed Marianne?
Yeah.
Damn. He ran straight for it. No stops, no turns. He was on a mission. Trail ends here.
It looks like he jumped into the gully.
Hey, are there footsteps on the other side?
Yeah. That must be where he climbed out.
Well, he's long gone.
Yeah, because if she would have said, like, no, they have a dad who has money, you know?
Yeah, because if everyone's giving her shit for not having enough food for them, and then the dad probably has more money.
Or
Hey,
he
what are
also
you
could have...
doing?
Go ahead.
He also could have threatened her because he wouldn't... If child services comes and takes the kids, they'd want to know who the father was. Like, to give the... Because they would potentially be like, oh, we'll give the kids to the dad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure what they want me to do now. Like, go across the ravine? Or
Maybe...
Did you see a car anywhere on the way
follow
home?
Nope. He must
follow the bond.
have gone off.
Yeah, so maybe another
I guess
memory.
it makes sense why he was able to get in and out so fast.
Yeah. He must have been out here visiting Marianne.
Oh.
Why are we seeing this? I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right. Let's go.
where I tripped.
The Mad Hunter.
Wait, there was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see?
The Mad Hunter.
What? No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that?
Oh.
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Oh, okay, that's not guilt her.
Yeah.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
Ooh.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know.
Whoa.
Alyson.
I'll do it. Let's go.
We can do it.
We gotta do it together, girl.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot. Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet. We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it, though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, all right? Don't think about anything else.
I'll try.
I'm like so like I'm like I need to know what
I know,
happens.
right?
So you're here to make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
That really sounded like
What
Tom
happened?
Becky.
Yep,
Why did it stop?
it's Tom
I
Becky.
can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
She fucked her best friend's husband. That's why she was mad. No, wait, no, she still doesn't know.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
I want to know so bad.
He only went to jail. You can't.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'd let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Alyson?
I'm going to kill you.
No. No, no.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
That's why she was on the dock, because the guy was coming.
Oh, why she ran down to the dock?
Yeah, with the gun. That has to be hard for Alyson because she stabbed her mom in order to stop her mom from killing her brother, and now she's finding out her mom was trying to defend them.
Yeah, well, and I feel like this is also part, like what you said earlier, this is part of the reason why Alyson maybe, like, even like subconsciously is like, I don't want to know the answers because in my head the established narrative allows me to be okay with it, whereas if I find out that I didn't have to do that, like, God, can you imagine how shitty you'd feel? Do you want to open up the...
Yeah, I'm scared it's gonna skip the credits.
Oh, that's
again.
right. Okay.
We're taking a risk. I'm sorry, DONTNOD.
No.
It's okay. Resume?
No.
Is it gonna... We only have one choice.
Yeah, resume. Okay.
I think Alyson repressed this memory and they lived it again in the night of the murder, says Matsu22. Yeah. But yeah, the store owner who's going for mayor, that's their dad, for sure. And I wonder if his wife, who is, what's her face? Tessa, knew that or not. Or if she only knew about Sam leaving his wife for her. Because she says, I'm working on trying to forgive her. And in that moment, I was like, forgive her for what? You betrayed her.
Oh, yeah.
But now, maybe she found out.
That they had an affair.
They had an affair. And like, it might have been at some moment. She probably didn't know, but then she figured it out.
Oh, can you imagine if she's trying to help the children this whole time? Like, knowing that they're her husband's kids.
Yeah. Because she probably doesn't hold it against the kids, obviously.
Yeah.
But she does probably hold it against her. And maybe that's why she called the police on their mother. Not because they were stealing. It could have been because they were stealing. But she probably is, like, really angry at her.
Oh,
And
I thought that it was because, like, she literally thought they were gonna starve.
Yeah, she probably did literally think they were gonna starve, but she might have, like, found out and, like, might have been mad.
So here's the thing, is that I can't imagine that they would have it just be like some random dude that we haven't met yet. So then the two married men that we know.
Someone's pointing out Alexander, the guy we met on the boat, and he's on boats and he's a hunter.
Is his name is Alexander? The old guy?
The old guy.
Oh.
So it might not have been it might not have been the guy going for the mayor. It could have been the actual hunter we met. That's totally Don't Nod bullshit, where you meet the guy the very first scene. Remember?
Yeah. I feel like that, but like, definitely possible. I would also be I would almost be disappointed because he's like so far uninvolved in the rest of the story. So it would just kind of seem like.
But wouldn't that make sense if he was uninvolved in the story?
I feel like that would. Maybe we'll find out more stuff in episode 3.
They say that Tom also had an award for winning trout fishing competition. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You're right. You guys are right.
Here, the reason why I wouldn't like. I feel like that makes sense for like a mystery novel where it's like, oh, there's just like one scene interaction with this person and then like the mystery solves and it turns out to, but like to have you go through this whole thing where you're solving all these puzzles and then it turns out to be some random person that's not involved in anything else, that would feel kind of like a waste of a bunch of gameplay, right?
No, because this is a mystery.
Right, but if they never point to him in any way, there's no clues that lead to him. He just shows up in 2 scenes.
There's no clues that lead to Tom really either.
Yeah, there are. That's how we thought it was him.
I thought it was him just based off of the fact that he was the only married man we could think of. Tom and Alex have the same voice actor. I think the chat's right. I think it could be Alexander.
I think it could be. I'm saying that, like, see, here's the thing though. In Life is Strange, a bunch of people didn't know it was Jefferson, but when you go back, there's a bunch of hints that it's Jefferson. But like, what hints are there that it would be Alexander?
They already outlined what was with the hints that would be Alexander.
What's the?
He has boats. He's a hunter, and he had the outfit.
Okay.
He had the outfit.
But he's not mentioned in any of like the police reports. Not like.
That's the point. He's not mentioned in any of the police reports because he's not a part of their lives.
Right. No,
but
I don't mean it that way. I mean, like, it wouldn't be a very satisfying, like, mystery if the person who turns out to do it is somebody who's never involved at
There's
all.
a 3rd chapter, so there might be more where more is revealed.
Which is what I said, is that maybe in the 3rd chapter...
Alex is a hunter who hunts out of season, which makes him a mad hunter, and he's probably the guy who was trying to buy the house. Yeah, because there was a guy in the area trying to buy this house, cash, immediately, right now.
Yes, I know.
That's cool. Iona says, Cerebral Verta says, I rule out Eddie, Sam, and Tom because they are different characters in the stories. Would Marianne even try and start a friendship with Tessa if she was fucking her husband? Because in the letter it says Marianne was new in town. Who was the ice troll that almost kidnapped them? Or was that just a story? Says Kitsune Goto.
Here's my hope. My hope is that... So, also, people are saying that Tom is one of, like, the named characters, so maybe it's not him. I don't care who it is. The only thing that I want is for there to be clues that lead to that person. Because that, to me, is, like, a satisfying mystery.
I feel like the chat has given sufficient clues to say that it could be...
Well, but the twins haven't discovered those clues. Do you know what I'm saying? Like... I don't know how to just, like, somebody has the same clothes, they have boats, and they hunt, which could describe, honestly, like, any of the men in this.
True. I just think it's not unreasonable to think it's somebody that you meet immediately for no reason, and he just happens to be there. And, like, I think they're onto something.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not saying that, like, I think they're wrong. I just mean I would hope that the third episode starts to point you in that direction.
Honestly, the first few episodes of Life is Strange never showed Max herself all of the clues needed to point at Jefferson. Those were all environmental, and they were not things that she put together.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it's entirely possible it could be the guy on the boat.
Plot twist, their dad is Michael.
Tyler felt relied on when Alyson chose his memory at the house. Tyler felt heard about needing time when Alyson refused the house showing. Alyson felt hopeful about becoming a family when Tyler forgave Eddie. Alright, that's important. Eddie was touched by Tyler's forgiveness. Oh, that's, okay, cool. Michael was heartened by Tyler's compliment. Yay! Tessa felt grateful the twins kept her in their lives. Everyone seems to have been pretty forgiving. Here we go.
There's something else.
Is this a smash reveal?
Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.
Cool.
So
the next one comes out on Thursday.
So we'll cover it in a few weeks.
Yeah, we're not gonna be here.
Yeah.
We're fucking gone, dude. We need to not be. We need, like, no matter when we're gonna choose, don't not release the release times after we had decided that we were gonna fucking be gone.
way after.
Way after.
There was, like, no chance.
Yeah, there was no chance to change. But yeah, we're not gonna be on the internet after the 7th. Well, we'll be on the internet, but we're not. It's just I can't be in Chicago right now. It's too much. But I hope everybody has a good day and is, like, feeling good about this game. Does anyone want to check in with anything stressful or what?